So exciting. And we're entering a brand new year, 2024. So if you're watching this recording, what I'm going to take you through can be used any time of the year. So feel free to watch it all the way to the end. And then I have some cool things at the end that I'd like to share with you to fill this all in, put it all together. So finding your soul's fear is today's talk, and it's more than just a talk. I'm actually going to take you through an exercise activity. Those of you who know me, who've taken any of my channeling workshops, know that what I like to do is I like to teach what's called experientially. Why? Because we learn best by experiencing, by doing, by actually not just listening. Listening's fine, it's great, right? So I'm going to go through some of the intellectual learning today. I'm also going to be taking you through the experientials. So if you haven't visited my website, channelinginc.com, I've dedicated my life to spirituality, to teaching people how to channel. And today I'm going to teach you how to channel your soul and your soul's purpose, which is so fun. Oh my goodness. And perfect for the new year. So I'm so excited about this. Okay, so where does your soul reside? Your soul resides right here in the sternum area. So not your heart chakra, and not your solar plexus chakra, but right in between is where your soul is. So that's called the seat of the soul, depending on different theologies around the world. And what I'm going to get you to do right now is just go ahead and close your eyes and go ahead and connect with your soul. So go ahead and do this right now, and I'm going to do it with you. And just feel into your soul in the center of your sternum area and feel its texture, its characteristics, its attributes. Okay, so now your soul is the part of you. So stay connected to your soul as I'm talking about this. Your soul is the part of you that makes you up as a human. Like without it, if your soul were to leave, like let's say if you die and your soul crosses over to the astral realm, your container, your body wouldn't work anywhere, it wouldn't function. But with your soul in your body, that's the part that's able to make you move and laugh. And as some of you know, my slogan for my channelinginc.com business is spirituality is meant to be what? Fun. Spirituality is meant to be fun. So I do try to keep it light and fun, especially for the new year coming up. Like I'm so excited. And 2024 is going to be a great year. So what happens is before we incarnate, we have what I call like a rough blueprint. And the reason why I say a rough blueprint is because we have this magical, amazing thing called free will. And then also there's others around us who have free will. So let's say, for example, when I was a kid, my dad, he got a job offer in another city in another country. And had he taken that job offer, I would have been on a different path, a different trajectory, not necessarily good or bad, right or wrong, just different. And so because I was a child at that time, I didn't really have an option. I would have just had to been um, go along with them, but I would have been ended up on a different trajectory. So we do have all these different things called free will and all these other things that we also have our own free will and choices we make even to this day. So what I try to do is I used to think of free will as a bad thing. And now what I do is I think of free will as actually an opportunity. Like how can I turn free will into a good thing, into an advantage and make it work for me? Like I go to this restaurant, instead of ordering crap food, that things that are bad for me, not good for me, no, I'm going to order good food. Maybe I'll order a salad or a smoothie bowl or something that's really healthy for me and nutritious. Now don't get me wrong, once in a while I like to have, I don't eat meat, but anything like, maybe I'll have a dessert maybe once or twice a month, stuff like that, just for fun. Because with if it feels right for you, maybe within moderation is okay. And sometimes that's like I like to tease and say, that's like soul food because it's so good. Okay, so let's find out what your soul's purpose is. So just to be clear, as I take you through this exercise, I'm going to get you to really focus in on knowing that you have many purposes for incarnating, many. And so when I was a full-time single father and I was raising my daughter as a single father, One of my purposes was to be a healthy father, a healthy parent, and raise my daughter. That was my soul's purpose, and I did it, and I rocked it, and I did, took her to soccer practice, made sure she did her homework, and took her to the park and played with, and did it, made all these magical memories. By the way, if you're a parent and you're watching this, what one of my things that I did with my daughter was every day I try to make a magical moment every day with my daughter. And that was part of my soul's purpose, was to be a good father, be a good dad. Oh, I just want to cry right now. It's beautiful. And because that's the legacy I'm leaving. And even if it's not, if you don't have children, you're watching this, there's people in your life that you can make a magical moment with them and do this intentionally on purpose. It doesn't have to be something big and extravagant. It can be once in a while, and that's fine. And if you're on a tight budget, I get that. Maybe once a month or once every couple months, you do something big. But it could be a tickle fight. It could be, some sort of silly thing that you do. It could be, eating popcorn, watching a movie. I don't know. Just like there's so many magical moments you can do, and that could be part of your soul's purpose. So, did I have other purposes during that season? So my daughter's an adult now. She's healthy. She's thriving. She's doing well. But so during that period, did I have other soul's purposes? And the answer is yes. So building my business. What is my passion, my purpose? It's to build channelinginc.com, my website, my empowering people on how to channel so that when I'm not around, they could do it without me at really advanced levels. And there's so many different soul's purposes that we can have. And one of the soul's purposes that I'm entering right now is adding lots of joy to my life. So I'm going to a New Year's Eve bash. Um, I'm going to see Fatboy Slim at the biggest and largest, the biggest beach club in all of Bali, and that's going to be so exciting. So I'm so excited. That's why I can't think right now. I'm just like, "Whoa, what's going on today?" Oh yeah, Fatboy Slim at the largest, the biggest party in the entire island is where I'm going to tonight. So I'm so excited about that. And why? Because it fills my soul's purpose as having fun. And the other one of my other big purposes is making soul connections. So any of you who've ever met me in person, you know that when I meet you, it's not just like, oh, where are you from? Here, very intellectual stuff. No, it's like, how can I connect with this person on a soul level, on a deep level? And why do I do this? I do this very intentionally because when we die, when we cross over, we don't take any of this other material stuff that we have with us. We don't take this stuff. What do? We take the connections that we make, these soul connections. So this is one of my very intentional soul purposes that I'm doing on a regular daily basis, is connecting with people this way. Okay, so let's get to it. If you're watching this, whether it doesn't matter what time of year it is, whether it's a recording, whether it's live, you can watch this and use this technique anytime. So um, just know that your soul's purpose can change during different seasons of your life. So we're not doing it for past. The past is the past. We're doing it for right now, the present moment. Whatever time you're watching this, whatever month it is, whatever year it is, doesn't matter. This is all applicable to you right here, right now. So like I said, I like to teach experientially. So we're not just going to talk about it. And stay tuned for the end, because I'm going to have you actually do something at the end, and it's going to be participatory, having you do something at the end. Okay, so again, focusing back on your soul. It's right in your, so not your heart center, not your sternum, but right here, your seat of your soul. Okay, and what I'm going to get you to do is go ahead and close your eyes and just feel into your soul. Smile to your soul. Tell your soul I love you. So actually say it right now. I'm going to say it to my soul. Let's all say it together. I love you. I love me. I love you. And I'm laughing and smiling, having fun with it, keeping it light, and just really genuinely meaning it. I love you. Okay, so when you feel into your soul, do this right now, and don't just be surface on it. Go deep with your soul right now. And then ask your soul, why did I incarnate? What are the many reasons why I incarnated? And what's my soul's purpose for this time, for this season of my life that I'm in? So go ahead and do this now and just breathe into your soul. Why am I here? What are the many reasons I'm here? And just trust the answers that you're receiving from your soul. You'll feel it actually literally you'll feel your soul when you look down at it. You actually feel it when you're actually looking down at it. And it's pretty wild because you know it's not coming from your brain, your ego, all that other stuff. It's actually coming from your soul. So, what are the answers you're getting? Just trust what you're getting, trust what you're receiving. Why am I here? What is my life's mission? And I should say missions because it's plural. Okay, so two things is one is if you have a pen and paper, I got you to jot those down right away, real quick. And if there's any more that come to you, please do just to capture them so you don't forget or lose it, but just capture it if you can. The second thing I'm going to get you to do is if you are watching this, I recommend putting it somewhere that's important to you. So, maybe write a sticky note and put it somewhere. So, and then take a picture of it and put it in the comments below. Or just maybe mention the comment, one of them, two of them, or maybe three of them of your soul's purpose for this season of your life. Put it in the comments below. You could just type it in right now. Just do it real quick. Write it on a piece of paper. Take a picture of that. Send it in. Maybe put it as a background on your phone as a screensaver. Take a screen caption of it. Put it in the comments below. It'll take you 2 seconds, but do it right now. And why do I suggest you do this? Because where you focus your energy on is where you're going to, so on my background, on my computer, I have the name of my company, like the logo of my company. Why? Because every time I open up my computer, I see that and I go, oh, that's my soul's purpose. That's my focus. That's my core genius. This is what I meant to do. I meant to teach people how to channel, empower people how to channel. My life's mission is to make this world a better place by teaching people how to channel. So every time I open up that background, I see that screensaver. It keeps me kind of like a compass, right? It's keeping me on track, on course, teaching people how to channel, growing my business, reaching more people, making this world a better place by teaching people how to channel. Because think how much better the world would be if everyone knew how to channel and they were doing what they're really meant to do with their lifetime. Okay, so I hope this talk was encouraging to you. My name is Ken Lewicki of channelinginc.com. I have all sorts of certification programs, workshops, like full 50-page manual kind of stuff that you'll get like handouts, and it's like super thorough, comprehensive channeling training. It's the real deal. It's not just like we're talking about channeling. It's all experiential training, like I just did, teaching you to channel your soul, your higher self, your spirit guides, ascended masters, your ancestors, sprites, fairies, dragons, angels at super advanced levels, medical mediumship, animal communication, how to do crystal healing, angel healing, dragon healing. I could just go on and on and on. So my name is Ken Lewicki, channelinginc.com. Have a wonderful day, everyone, and have a happy new year. Even if you're watching this, just mention in the comments below, Happy New Year. We'll talk to you soon. Love you all. And let's have a prosperous new year. And when I say prosperous, we're talking all the areas of our life, like financially, um, relationship wise, health wise, like all the areas of our life. Let's all prosper. Have a great day, everyone.